experience because it's summer tournament and Team Canada. It's with many players from KHL. What can you say about it?
Well, I think it's a good idea for Team Canada to be here because you're playing against good Russian competition. It's the best league outside of the NHL. So for us, it's terrific games, a good evaluation for our players, and it's just good to be here. Russia's like Canada. It's a motherland of hockey.
So what can you say about KHL players in the roster Team Canada?
We've got some good ones. We've got some very good KHL players, and the thing we like about our players from the KHL is they're well coached. They're very fit because all the KHL teams do great fitness training. So for us in our Olympic team, there'll be a number of players on the Olympic roster in Korea that are from the KHL.
So, what do you know about roster of Olympic team Russia now?
It's a good young roster. I mean, 4 or 5 of these players that are going to play in this tournament I had when I was coaching in Yaroslavl, and they're very good young players. So we expect a very difficult game from those young guys, and I think it's great for them to have a young. They have their national team that'll play, but this is their Olympic team. It's their future, and I think it's a great idea to put them together like this, give them some competition, and help them mature.
And in all questions, how you decided, how long time all management of the team decided about the roster of your team?
Well, we met, about a month ago to look at all the various leagues in Europe. We had a chance last year in the Deutschland Cup and in the Spengler Cup to look at some players. And we had scouted the KHL rather fully, and we knew that there was a lot of good talent in this league. And so I think the majority of our team will come out of the KHL because it's, as I said, it's the second best league in the world.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Dave, a couple questions. Could you compare this situation with your Olympics? Sarajevo, Calgary, Albertville, no NHL players, but could you compare situation?
It's a little bit different. It's very similar. We don't have any NHL players. The difficulty we have this time is we have our players all play for club teams. So we really only have 3 major competitions. We have the summer competitions here, the Coralia Cup, and then the Channel 1 Cup, and then it's the Olympic Games. So you have very little preparation time. Whereas in 84, 88, we had a full-time national team. We had more time. That's the big difference.
What do you think about this NHL decision to not go to NHL or to Olympics?
Well, I think it's disappointing for a lot of people, a lot of fans, because they like to see best on best. And the Olympics for the last 4 Olympics has always been best against best. But I still think it's going to be very good competition. I think Russia, Sweden, Finland, Canada will still have good teams. And it'll be very even competition because none of the countries will have their NHL players. So it'll be a very interesting Olympics and I think a very exciting competition.
Why a lot of experts say Russia will have advantage? Because our best players play in NHL and Ovechkin, Tarasenko will not have in Olympics. Why Russia should have advantage in Korea?
Well, I think Russia still has, you have the possibility of people like Kovальчук, possibly Dацюk, Markov has come back.
But they're old.
They're older players, but still very good players, But I do realize that they are older, but they have good experience, they have lots of pride. And anytime you go to the Olympics, I think players play their best hockey. It's a major competition.
How players like Jerome McGinley, Shane Dawn, Mike Fisher could help Team Canada?
Yeah, there's a possibility we might be able to get some of those players. Again, they're older players, more mature. But there is a possibility we could look at some players that are not going to get NHL contracts that are older. You never know.
Thank you.
Yeah.